What up, y'all? MikeyB, 24 Vibe. We have got our Legion slabs in. First of all, I want to shout out Legions. I want to shout out Matt that I communicated with. I might have communicated with one other person, but I have to shout out Matt because we went back and forth a few times. He was really cool to get my order pushed in ahead of a huge Pokemon order. Turnaround time was phenomenal. I want to say like 10 days, maybe less. I don't even know. But definitely not more than 10 days. So I just opened up the box. I want to start off by saying they sent me 2 stands, which I think is super freaking cool. Just as like a nice little addition. So we'll see how those work at another time. But yeah, we're going to whip them out. I don't know if it shipped me back with the actual list that I filled out, which is fine. I have a pretty good idea of what I sent. I know I sent my Con Sand Glitter. I know I sent some Jordans. I know I sent what I call a Baby Curry in his USA uniform. Not entirely. Oh, 2 Tatums. Yeah, it's on. Well, the Tatum is right at the bottom. We're going to start from the bottom. Packaged really well. Box inside a box. Bubble taped very well. These slabs look really cool. I think every one of them is wrapped in plastic. That is beautiful. So none of these are going to get scratched. Cool little holographic stamp on the back with a code. I am going to do probably a separate video about the QR code. They tried something new. They asked me to check it out. But I don't want my videos to be super long, so I'll probably split it up and do another one. So we're going to start first with the Jason Tatum Clutch Gene. I'm pretty sure this is numbered to 199. I know who this is going to, most likely. So let's flip it over and let's get a reveal. I'm going to reveal it to y'all. That looks like a 10 to me. So you guys are getting the first look at Legion. You're seeing it before I am because I haven't looked at the front yet and can't really see. So let's flip it over and see it. Man, I knew this card was on point. 10 centering, 10 corners, 10 edges, 9.5 surface. I wonder what I missed on the surface. Probably a little scratch somewhere. Who knows? But freaking beautiful. Dude, I'm digging them. I'm digging them so far. I mean, that's nice. Cool label. Wow, that looks nice. All right, number 2. Jason Tatum Serenity Gold. The reveal. I actually cannot see my screen right now. Does not. Man, I thought this would get a 10. I don't think it's a 10. What do you think about that? 9.5. 10 centering, 10 corners, 10 edges, 8.5 for the surface. So I am going to have to figure out what I'm missing on the surface and maybe what I can do to help the surface, you know. But that's beautiful. 9.5, 5 out of 50. Jason Tatum Serenity Gold. I know exactly who that one's going to. That is beautiful. I sent my Brandon Miller jersey match, 24 out of 99. This is pure PC for me. The back definitely looks off center. I don't know the actual particulars for what they grade for the back. I should have been a little more educated. Here we go. Slow reveal. I don't see a 10, which is okay because this is the PC. What do we got? We got a 9 on the Brandon Miller. Yeah, these optics, man, they're just so subtle with the centering. It does look like this is a little bottom heavy. 9.5 on the centering, 9 on the corners, 9.5 on the edges, and 9 on the surface. What a beautiful card. Jersey match, Brandon Miller. Yes, I am a Hornets fan. That is staying with me. Oh, we're going to save that one for last. We got my Con Knipple Sand Glitter. I'm very excited. I love this card. This is a PC as well. Slow reveal. What are we looking at? What do we got? Somebody shout it out. I can't hear you. All right. 9.5. Beautiful card. Man, they sit so well in these slabs, man. They really do. 10 on the centering, which is beautiful. You know, I aimed for it. 9 on the corners. Yeah, a little rough. You know, buying them off eBay, man. Not everybody fucking takes care of their cards. Edges, 9.5. Surface, 10. That's beautiful. Let me show you that one again. Check out the sand glitter. Limited to 350 copies is the estimated print run for the sand glitters. So grateful. Oh, here we go. We got the Baby Curry. I'm pretty sure that I pulled this out of the dollar bin from the local card shop. So, I don't know. It looked cool. I figured, you know, have a little Baby Curry. He does look like a freaking baby in this card. So, we'll see. I have no idea. I wouldn't be surprised if it's an 8, to be perfectly honest with you. Slow reveal. Get it a little closer. I can't. Oh, my God. I think that says 10. Holy shit. I mean, I knew it looked clean, but I don't know with these prisms. They're so misleading depending on, like, the angle that you, like, look at the card, the way it shines. I knew the centering was there. The centering is beautiful. Centering 10, corners 10, edges 10, surface 9.5. I mean, I'm looking at it and it checks out. The foil is what throws me off because it shimmers in certain ways, and I don't know how that's viewed like in the grading world. I've seen 10s on some of the chrome cards, like with PSA and whatnot, and the edges are all rough, but it's the way the foil looks and shines. So anyways, I'm stoked about that. Look at that, it's freaking beautiful. Is that not beautiful? Well, I'm stoked because now that curry's going to go to somebody. Oh, we're getting into the MJs. How many MJs do I have? Wow, the next four are MJs. I'm excited. I hunted MJs down on eBay. It can be difficult, man. Like I'm buying, you know, $10 cards, and they're listed by the 10s, 20s, 30s. I'm filtering through. I'm searching. I'm zooming in. I'm asking for more pictures. Like doing like a little bit of legwork to try to find the best version of a particular card that I'm looking for, right? Because what I'm trying to do is to get quality cards that, you know, slabbed up are not going to cost somebody hundreds of dollars. People like slabs. They like encased cards. I do. But not all of us can afford, you know, these hundreds and 200, whatever, you know, crazy prices. So I wanted to try to do something a little bit different, and I think it's working so far. So anyways, let's do the slow reveal on the Michael Jordan, number 23. This is a dope card. Give you the slow reveal, trying to peep it through. I think I'm seeing a 9. Yeah, we got a 9. All right. 10 on the centering. Beautiful. Found a good centered card. I'm not that bad at that. Corners 9. Yeah, I can see a little softness on that top right. I noticed that. It's one of the hard things with these low-end cards is that people just don't take care of them, you know, like they could. It's a 2005. I mean, this card is 21 years old, you know. Corners, edges, surface, 999. So it bangs out a 9. I do want to point out that the Gem Mint 10 gets the yellow around the border of the number, and the 9 gets a silver, so that's super cool. Show you that one more time. Bang. Telling you, I'm digging these. These are nice. They feel good. Cards not moving around in there. These are freaking nice, man. All right, now we got 23 in flight. Michael Jordan. We'll do a slow reveal. Bam. I'm seeing a 0. I'm seeing a 0. Oh, hunted this bad boy down. This is awesome. Absolutely awesome. 10 on the centering, 10 on the corners, 10 on the edges, surface 9.5. Dude, that is so sick. I bought this card off of a guy at the Emerald Square Mall for $10. He had a cool MJ card. It was $10. I didn't haggle with him. I said, wow, that looks nice. I peeped it. I scoped it out. I said, man, this card looks like it's in good condition. I bought it for $10. I'm going to go try to find that guy. I actually bumped into him the week later at the local card show. So that's pretty cool. I've seen him twice, and then I'll go try to hunt him down again, you know, at the Emerald Square Mall card show, and I'll show him that. I think that would be a cool thing to show him, right? So, all right, so bam, we got another 10. So we got some 9s, we got some 10s, we got that surprise 10 on the Curry. I knew that card looked good, but I just wasn't confident with that, that type of card. But all right, moving on to another Michael Jordan. So here we go. I don't know exactly. This is a Fleer. Oh, this one's where all the cards were printed top to bottom. So favored to the bottom. Like every single card that I seen of this particular type of styled card, the Fleer, top to bottom, like bottom heavy. So I would doubt that this says a 10, but I don't know. I've been wrong before. Slow reveal. Yeah, I'm seeing a 9. That makes total sense. I'd be shocked if any of these cards came back a 10. I mean, I bet I could hunt and maybe I could find one. But you see what I'm saying? I'm going to see if I can get it in the right spot. You see the bottom? It's like that on all the cards. So favored to the bottom, top to bottom type of centering. But beautiful card. Again, under $10 Michael Jordan card. With the cost of grading, the fact that it's in a 9, I couldn't even tell you. Probably $30, maybe 35. I would say probably $30. For the slab and for the efforts. Beautiful card, man. Stoked. Oh man, which one is this? If I think this is the card that I paid up on. Pretty sure this is the card that I paid up on. Paid more than any of the other listings on eBay, if I'm not mistaken. All right, slow reveal. Oh, I feel like I'm seeing it through the phone as a 9.5. Man, all of these cards were banged up that I looked at. Some of them went for, and I bought the 9.5, right? Right? They were going for 6, 7, 4, 11. I paid $20 for this one. And he didn't even have a best offer. It was literally like a buy it now. I didn't even send him a message and ask him. He knew what he had. He knew he had one of the better quality cards. I paid $20 for it. And, the corner's got a 9. I can see it right there. I can see the white in that top left corner. I can see that the corners are like a little soft. And obviously, Legions must be using microscopes and magnifying glasses or whatever, you know what I mean? So I'm like digging their grading process. The subgrades on the front of the slabs is spot on. I mean, they're legit. They're not handing out 10s. That's the biggest thing. I just don't want to get a whole bunch of 10s back. I mean, sometimes with the modern cards, if you really vet them out really well, like you can be pretty confident and then be surprised that you get a 9 in certain scenarios, but like not handing out 10s. I'm stoked. This to me is as good as a 10, a 9.5 in this card. I'm telling you, you go look this card up. I'll tell you right now, I'll challenge you. I will pay for the grading process. If you go buy this card off of eBay, send it in, and get a 9.5 or better, I will literally pay for it for you, and you can keep it. Because I looked at a lot of these cards and could not find one that was what I felt would pass the test. All right, so now to the special one. I hope my boy watching this whole video, we're 13 minutes in. God, this is a long-ass reveal video. I don't really know how to not talk as much as I do. Probably what I'm doing right now. So, might as well just be straight up, celebrated 12 years clean. I'm in recovery last month. So, my buddy who ripped an autograph out of, I believe, a mega box, might have been a blaster of NBA Chrome. He gave me a Dwight Howard auto because Dwight Howard's number 12. And he ripped this himself. Did not tell him that I was going to send it to get it slabbed for my PC. I wanted to surprise him. So I'm very happy, very, very happy to reveal Dwight Howard on-card auto in a 10. Compliments of my boy hooking me up for my anniversary. Man, last year he gave me a freaking Larry Bird, North Carolina freaking jersey, man. Or Indiana, excuse me. I take that back. Indiana, Larry Bird. And this year, he freaking gives me a Dwight auto, Topps Chrome, on-card auto. And it came back in Gem Mid 10, bro. Staying with me forever. All right, word. Super grateful. I appreciate everybody watching. It would be great if you liked, commented, and subscribed, even though I'm not on YouTube yet, but I probably should. I might do a whole nother reveal that's like quicker, maybe a little more like judgy on like the slabs or whatever. I don't know. I don't know if this is a good enough video. You tell me. I know it's long, so I'd be surprised if somebody spent 15 minutes of their life listening to me talk about this. But I'm grateful that everybody's a part of it. I'm going to throw it in the stand. I don't know how it works. Is that how it works? So, I don't know. I'm going to have to figure out what's the best way to use the stand. I wonder if it goes like this. No, it can't. All right. So, maybe the stands aren't... Okay, they do. They work. You just got to kind of really put it in there. And I wonder if the plastic's kind of like messing it up. Is it going to stand? I feel like it's going to fall back. All right, we'll figure that out. Maybe got to anchor them a little bit. All right, so the stands need to get a little bit better. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Who knows? But thank you very much for watching, being a part of it. 245 out. I'll put a bunch of pictures into the video, too, at the bottom. But that was fun. I'm grateful. I think they're dope as fuck. I think we're on to something here. Legions, thank you very much. Thank you for the great turnaround time. The prices are on point. The slabs look like they're quality. Let's see what happens when I try to get these out into the open market and see what other people think about them. All right. So this is the start of something cool. I already got about 15 cards stacked up that I'm ready to send back out, you know, to send your way. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Time to shut this one off. Stay sharp like 4 corners. My girlfriend loves that. My fiance. Got to get it right. Peace.